Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Here is a cap dump circuit that I've recreated from Oliver, who makes the pulse motors, the pulse charging systems. He's got lots of coils. Great channel. Go check him out. Link in the description, and I'll link to the actual post for this schematic. I'm using an IRF 34N MOSFET and a 2N3906 PMP transistor. The cap that I'm using is a 33,000 UF cap, and I went a bit nuts with the recreation because I can't be bothered with the fiddly circuit diagrams trying to recreate something. I thought, sod it, I'm going to just make it. So this is what I've created, and you can see it lays over quite nicely. You've got the cap dump, the charging cap, you've got the out to the 12 volts, you've got the MOSFET. I added an LED so I can see the dump happening. You've got the 10k? 10k ohm resistor, but I replaced it with a 20k pot so I can adjust the cap dump. I'm fiddling around with the values for the capacitor here and the capacitor here. As you can see, he suggests that you can alter the pulse on time and the frequency. But this is the best cap dump that I've found, aside from mechanical dumps. This has been running, I don't know, 12 hours now, dumping into this very old battery. And the benefit of using the cap dump is obviously you can create power just from voltage. You can charge the cap with voltage and then discharge the cap into the battery, and when you're opening up that potential difference, you're actually creating amperage in the dump. But yeah, what an amazing circuit. Very grateful. Sorry for the mess, I need to tidy up the shed. Very grateful for Oliver's cap dump. I will recreate this again and again and again, but obviously I'll make it a bit more miniaturized in the future. But just for the first test, I thought it would be a good idea just to lay it out, pardon me, almost exactly as the schematic shows. Like, I've gone like the next level of recreating a circuit. I think it's great. Obviously in this setup you're not going to be desulfating the batteries, because to desulfate the battery you need to have high voltage spikes. So I would just run it straight from the Bedini into the battery, which I have been doing and having success with. But this way you're not using much energy, you're not depleting the run batteries as much, because they're just charging that cap, and there's no resistance in charging the cap, is there? So it doesn't have to work very hard, but you can hear it. You can hear it. Boom. I plan to use this circuit with some of my pancake coils as well, some of like the Jewel Thief pancakes, just to be able to take a small source of energy. You could even use it, you know, those crazy, what they called? Those crazy high voltage modules, you know, the tasers that you see running on, you know, 1 volt, putting out 10,000 volts. You know, as long as you can get the potential high enough to charge the cap, you can dump it and turn that into actual usable power, amperage and volts through this cap dump. It's dumping at 15, just a bit over 15 volts. And like I say, it's wonderful, eh? Absolutely beautiful. I was considering, because in terms of mechanical cap dumps, I was considering using this clock that I got. I found a clock, you know, drilling some holes in the clock face, putting some wires through, so that when the hand goes past, the second hand when the seconds hand goes past and hits the wire, it triggers the cap dump as well. That would be a good mechanical dump, I imagine. Anyway, really good circuit. Definitely check out the channel. Love how I've just recreated the circuit almost exactly as the picture. Good, you have a good day then. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for watching. Cheers very much.